What has been the episode of us forgetting about Jay? But they forgot about Jay. Start recording.
Yeah, we got a podcast to record. Mari Krombu Weebs. My name is Cole. His name is Mike. His name is Jay. We like anime, and this is episode 56 of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. And this week, we are doing our winter 2023 draft. It's that time towards time that is pre-decided. We'll also go over our New Year's resolutions that are related to anime because it's New Year's. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
But before we get into any of that, Jay, what's on your mind?
Honestly, not too much. Just kind of head empty, no thoughts. I had the day off today, so I just kind of spent all day staring at the ceiling and not doing anything.
Cool.
That's so cool of you. I'm glad that you shared that with us.
Did you count how many bumps there is in your stipple ceiling there?
Honestly, I've done that before, and I forget how many there are.
You gotta keep that in your brain. So
I gotta keep that tally. I might have to do it again.
Jay, I'm gonna say this with all respect.
Yeah.
But you need to go outside, my guy. Actually, you know what? It's really crappy where we live.
It's so cold. Why would I go outside?
Today wasn't so bad.
Today wasn't so bad. We were actually quite lucky today.
Yeah, at the same time, though, nothing was open today. So
it was minus 15, but the key, what makes it decent, is the wind wasn't...
It's always the wind. Yeah.
It's the wind that'll get you. It's
always the wind.
That's what'll get the...
So we live in the windy city.
We do live in the windy city.
Yeah.
But not like the typical windy city.
No, it's just the windy city, but it's not the windy city.
Yeah. It's just the other one.
Okay, so now let's sit in silence until Jay tells us what's really on his mind in this new year.
What's on my mind in the new year? Honestly, I have plans to read more light novels this year, and I'm just reading light novels. It's kind of been my day.
So you want to read more light novels?
You read too many light novels already.
Jay, I don't think that's even
humanly possible. I can quit anytime I want.
Unless you had like chameleon eyes and one was pointed in one book and then the other was pointed at the other and they were scanning.
You know what?
Like
I wouldn't rule it out.
The other day I was actually reading a light novel where like I'd read one chapter of one, close it, open a different one on my phone, and then read the other one for like a chapter and just go back and forth.
That would surprise me if it was literally anybody but you.
Yeah. That sounds terribly confusing.
Yeah.
For a bit, but then I got used to it and I was like, I like both of these. And then I was like, I hate this. I'm gonna never do this again. So that's kind of why I was like thinking I'm gonna read light novels and I'm gonna like have a plan on what I'm gonna read, when I'm gonna read it. And maybe we'll talk about what I'm reading in our resolutions.
Ooh, little tease.
Little tease. But
Jay, you tease.
I do tease, but I am not going to tease you when I ask Mike what's on your mind.
I will.
That's okay. Well, let me tell you, boys. What's on my mind is all the delicious food I've been eating lately.
Ooh.
It has been the holiday season, so Christmas dinners have been happening. We've recorded many Christmas episodes. This will not be another one until next year. I was actually thinking we should make the Festivus episode a yearly tradition, I think. I think the airing of grievances could be a good yearly bit for Christmas.
Yeah. And I've always got grievances to air.
Exactly.
In fact, here's another one.
Nope.
No, I'm just kidding.
No. Save it. I got
wait
more
till
time.
next year. Yeah, wait till next year. Come on.
The hook's not coming out from my neck yet. I got time on stage left. As Cole takes a sip of his drink. What is on my mind? When you go to like a family dinner, what's like the dream setup? Like, what's your dream family dinner? Like, there's almost always
staying
turkey.
Home.
Yeah, I thought no.
No, I'm kidding.
You guys on this podcast have stated before, you're like, you know what? I don't understand why people don't like going to family dinners.
I don't.
So,
I honestly don't.
I understand why they don't. I like mine.
Yeah, I love my family. We literally like tied like a ping pong ball around our waist and tried to get it into a red plastic cup by thrusting.
As one does to prove their love for each other.
No, it was just a random game my cousin came up with.
Can you explain to me how you tied a ping pong ball around
so we
you?
tied a ping pong ball to a string, and then we tied said string around our waist.
Okay.
Right? So the ping pong ball was dangling between our legs. As you do. And we
just
would
get together with your cousins, have some balls between your legs. It's good.
Yeah. And then we would thrust the ping pong ball exactly how you're thinking.
Of course.
To try and get it into a cup we'd have at about waist height.
Is this just like some kind of like Hanukkah tradition?
No, she just came up with it randomly.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, sounds like a lot of setup. I feel like this was bouncing around in her head for a while.
Yeah, they don't just come
been.
up with this weird ping pong.
Yeah, I got ping pong
with a
balls
cousin.
and strings.
No,
cousin.
she asked everyone, because we have a family group chat. We were like,
this was in the family group chat?
Yeah.
She's floating this idea?
Yeah, she was like, does anyone have any ping pong balls and string they could bring? And we were
What's
like,
going on?
We got you.
Oh, it's your lucky day. We do.
Yeah.
So yeah, we played that, and yeah, we're just a weird family.
I think every family's weird, though. If there's
Yeah.
anything about the holiday season that will reveal things to you, it's that your family's weird, and it has weird people in it.
Yeah.
But they're good, but they're also very strange.
Yeah, and if your family doesn't have it,
You're the weird person.
You're the weird person.
You're the weird one.
Trust me,
yes.
you're listening to an anime podcast right now.
We're the weird ones. Yep.
You're the weird one.
Mhm.
And we're weird too. Embrace the weird.
Yep.
What were you doing for your family dinner, Cole?
Me?
Yeah.
Did you put on a show or anything? Tiny ping pong balls around yourself?
I put on a little show and dance. Made a little turkey.
How
Just
many?
a tiny one.
You
No,
made
I
the
didn't.
turkey?
No, I didn't.
How many AniPro business cards did you hand out?
None, because my family doesn't need to know about this. This is my secret.
This is my dirty little secret, Jay. I would never tell my family about
My
this.
entire family knows about this.
That doesn't surprise me. Your family actually is like close and supportive. My family would tease me relentlessly.
No, my family, literally every time I send them stuff about the podcast, they're like, "Oh my god, that's actually so cool! Congratulations, Jay."
Wow, your family is far too supportive.
Yeah, they should be less supportive and more drunk.
We were pretty drunk last week.
Well, Mike, you were asking what our ideal setups was. Jay's was a ping pong ball tied around his waist.
Yeah.
While his cousin's thrusting him. Yep.
And a lot of what's that? Minashevitz or whatever.
Manischewitz wine.
Manischewitz, yeah.
Yes.
I was actually going to make a joke about Manischewitz, but I thought it was tasteless. But no, actually, apparently Jay does know Manischewitz.
I know what Manischewitz is, and honestly, like, it's a very popular thing.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
I used to drink a lot of that in my earlier days.
Because it's like, it doesn't even taste like alcohol. It just
It's
tastes
just
like
juice.
grape juice.
Yeah.
It's grape juice.
Because that's what the kids have when they can't drink alcohol. They just give you grape juice.
But Manischewitz is wine.
Yeah, but like, because it's a very grape heavy wine.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's very sweet. Very sweet.
Yeah.
And
Lots of
very
added
dry.
sugar to there, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cole,
I prefer a dry wine. My ideal setup, lots of good food. Lots of, more than the food itself, like more than, your traditional like turkey, potatoes, pierogies up here where we are.
You have pierogies?
Of course.
Yes, we always have pierogies with her Christmas dinner. Yeah.
Where we are, pierogies are tradition with Christmas dinner.
Cabbage rolls as well.
Yeah.
But I like the appetizers and stuff that you inevitably fill up on all throughout the day.
Oh, are your Christmases usually like a full day affair?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, mine are usually just a dinner.
Yeah.
Okay.
My things are usually just dinners too.
Usually it's a whole day thing, so there's like, snacks and stuff all day. So you fill up on that, and then like everybody's already dead by supper time. So then you force down some turkey and potatoes and pierogies.
And
then,
bunch of carbs.
Yeah, then you fall asleep as you drive home.
So that's kind of dangerous.
Crash into the snowy ditch.
Yep, the very snowy ditch.
So are when you get home, is your stomach like that cartoonish, like gigantic lump?
Jay, my stomach is always the cartoonish giant lump.
Oh.
All right.
All right. That's enough self-deprecation for today.
You guys are too hard on yourselves. My delicious feast that I would build for myself, there's something that you guys left out of it.
Yeah.
I gotta have them balls of meat.
Ooh, meatballs?
Ooh, yes, meatballs.
There's gotta be balls of meat.
Are you more of a turkey or a ham person?
You know what? I like turkey better, but it has to be actually done properly. Like, it has to be someone who knows how to handle a mean bird, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So turkey can dry out quick.
Turkey can go wrong in a hurry, whereas ham is the same all the time.
Yeah, and it's always good. I prefer ham for consistency's sake.
It's a little too salty for me, ham. I don't know. Doesn't do it.
Too delicious.
I'm going to come out of left field with a third option that you guys didn't bring up, and this is like a staple: brisket.
It's not a staple.
That's not a staple.
It's a staple.
What world
it's a staple for me. Come on.
Is this like a Jewish tradition that we don't know about?
Yeah, every Jew has brisket at their like family thing. It's like a big.
Really?
It always happens.
That's awesome. I love brisket.
There's always a brisket.
Is it like a smoked like barbecue brisket? Like a?
It's not normally barbecued. I think normally they make it in a crock pot with like a ton of other things. There's like in like a sauce. Like not a sauce, but like it's kind of like
a slow cooked like
It's almost like a roast.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I could be down for that.
And it's always good.
Jay can make us a brisket.
I've yet to have a bad brisket.
No, briskets are pretty. As long as they're like not rushed, as long as you let the brisket cook nice and slow, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just got back from a beef tenderloin Christmas dinner, so that was quite exquisite. Big slice of beef, you know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had some dry turkey, but there was meatballs there. You know what else is really good? Wild rice. Is that a thing?
I think that's also a local thing to us.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Is good.
You know what? I actually haven't had like a wild rice casserole in a long time.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm gonna come in with the other hot take. Have you guys had potato pancakes ever?
Latkes? Yes. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love potato pancakes.
Okay, good.
I'm a third generation Canadian. My grandparents were from
it's
the
like
old country.
Yeah, it's like an Eastern European thing. Like Ukraine for sure. Whatchamacallit, Cole's country there, Lithuania.
Lithuania. I'm a Lithuanian, everyone.
Look,
yes.
Because of how our tradition is, latkes are like the staple with Hanukkah. Like that's the thing
I've heard
have.
that before.
Yeah. Do you do the applesauce with them?
No, we do sour cream.
Sour cream's the proper in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I was leading into. Cream. What do you guys have? Sour cream or applesauce?
Sour cream. Yeah. My mom eats regular pancakes with ketchup though.
Oh, it's
weird.
My stomach turned when I heard that a little bit.
I honestly got like a question mark above my head and tilted my head to the side a little bit.
I bet you potato pancakes would be good with ketchup. So.
Oh, they are. Yeah. It's literally just hash browns with ketchup.
Yeah. You know what? Here's a hot take by me.
Yeah.
The only potatoes I really like with ketchup are French fries. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I don't think that's.
And then
I kind of agree.
Like the McDonald's, but the hash brown is okay with it too. But honestly, I'd rather just have the hash brown on its own.
Yeah. I prefer fries without anything. I just like them salty.
Honestly, the older I get, the less I put on my fries for sure.
Mm-hmm. Do you put vinegar on your fries, Cole?
Sometimes if it's there. It's pretty rare to see vinegar now.
Yeah, you know what? You don't see vinegar on a table very often these days. That's kind of gone by the wayside.
Mm-hmm. Well, I know in the States, like they never put vinegar on their fries. Like they give you weird looks.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, vinegar on the fries is good. Same with cheese curds and gravy on your fries. Actually, you know what? You know what's better than cheese curds and gravy on your fries? And I'm going to get destroyed by my fellow Canadians for this.
Chili?
Chili and cheese.
I knew you were going to say that.
Chili cheese fries are better in my opinion.
I'm going to be
would say it's better.
I'm going to be another Jay hasn't tried this moment.
Chili cheese fries?
I've never had chili.
What?
Never had chili.
I didn't expect you to just stop at I never had chili.
Yeah. What?
Never had chili.
Huh.
Well, that's pretty easy to change, I think.
Yeah, no, it's very easy to change. Just, I've never had it. Like, I could go to a Wendy's right now and order chili, but like, I mean,
go to a grocery store and buy a can of chili.
Yeah. You know what? Honestly, buy a can. We're gonna buy you a can of Stag chili because honestly,
that's like Christmas gift.
My work had a chili cook-off not too long ago, and a guy literally just bought like 12 cans of Stag chili, put it in a crock pot, and brought it, and he got second. Stag chili is really good.
Stag chili is good, and Mike's recipe with the stag chili is good too. The chili mac,
chili mac, yeah. You take
chili
some Kraft take some Kraft macaroni and cheese, put a can of stag chili in there. It's delicious. It's nutritious. It's everything you need.
It's a full
It's a meal.
It's good. Yeah,
it's a meal.
It's good.
Yeah, but what else is a meal? I don't know. Let's find out. Cole, what's on your mind?
I don't know, like
my brain's pretty empty this week too. Yeah.
My current obsession right now, like again, we're coming straight out of Christmas. So either a ton of family dinners or I've still been playing Breath of the Wild.
Of course you are.
Of course. I think you probably got another week of Breath of the Wild just based on previous Cole hyperfixations.
I feel like we're going to get to January 7th. Yeah, you're probably right, Mike.
Yeah.
January 7th, and we're going to hear Cole go,
I'm getting kind of tired of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll be like just before Ganon, and he'll be like, I don't want to play this anymore.
No, that's the only thing I got to do now is go fight Ganon. What I want to do though is I want to play the games in reverse order.
What?
So like after this, you go to Skyward Sword?
Yeah, and then Twilight
Princess.
Princess.
that's a good idea actually.
And then work my way back. I'll probably stop at A Link to the Past though, because Zelda 2 and
you don't need to play those.
Yeah.
A little much.
Yeah. The nice thing about like Super Nintendo and below games though is like you can play them on your phone on an emulator pretty easily, and it's either very portable.
They're also all on the Switch.
Yeah. I pay for it, so it's easy.
Speaking of paying for Switch Online, I actually need to renew mine. I completely forgot that.
Mine renewed without my consent the other day.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah,
I got that.
I suspect a lot of people, because this is when they came out with the expansion pass.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll do that actually. Maybe I'll do the expansion.
Just do the expansion. Then you get the N64 ones too.
And then I can play Banjo-Kazooie.
Then you can play Banjo-Kazooie. That can be like a resolution for you.
Yeah, it could be a resolution for me.
You can eat a can of stag chili while you play Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah. Resolution number 2 for Jay. Eat chili.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, and then
That's not anime related.
I also ask, why don't we talk about our other resolutions that are anime and maybe gaming related? Yeah, let's do that in our discussion before the break. What do you guys think of that?
Let's do it.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start. I'll fall on the sword and I'll tell you guys what my...
Before you start, like, what's the idea here? What are we doing, Cole?
Well, we do an anime podcast.
Okay.
So we figured let's make resolutions for the new year for things that we typically do when watching or discussing anime. And something that we want to change. We want to change our viewing habits. So
I know, I don't know if you guys remember this, but we actually did this last year. It's on one of the old episodes that I think was deleted by this point.
I think that's a lost episode.
It is one of the lost episodes. Do you remember any of your resolutions from?
Nope, I forgot that we even did that.
No. Do you remember any of yours, Mike?
Was I on the podcast at that point?
You were on the podcast, yes.
Yes, I remember them all, and I succeeded so much at them.
Okay, I just wanted to bring one up because I remember one of mine.
Oh no.
Okay.
And it was to read the entirety of Chainsaw Man.
Well, how's that going for you?
Yeah.
So well.
Yep.
You know what? That should be you should carry that one over to this year. Yeah. You got Chainsaw Man missing from your life.
You really do. It's time to stop.
Look,
this madness,
I got the OP, I got ED9. I think I'm set.
No.
You're not.
You're not set.
You're just simply not.
Okay, sorry to go on that tangent. I just wanted to bring that up. Cole, go ahead.
Okay, I'll state my first resolution. Okay. This will also help us.
And then we will discuss.
I resolve in 2023 to actually watch the shows that I draft.
Yes. Please do that.
This is something that I have to do.
You have to do it yourself.
Specifically do it yourself. And I don't know why I'm not watching it. It's probably great. I don't know, like...
You have a week to watch it. At least one episode. You know what, Cole? Honestly,
we really were spoiled for choice this season.
This is a bad season. Yeah.
It was a very bad season.
Yeah.
But I've also noticed, like, just from knowing you for basically my whole life, you're the type of person when something is, like, prescribed to you, you're like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I get resistant.
You know what I mean?
You're one of those people. Truly, I am. If I'm told to do something, I'm like,
don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You want me to clean my room? No, I'm not going to do it. But I'll clean it organically.
But if I say, hey, your room's pretty dirty, you should clean it, you'd be like,
bite me, Michael.
Yeah.
What are you doing in my room?
Suck on these rooms.
Yeah.
You hold up your middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, suck on this.
Yeah. No, you guys did that in unison. Give me the middle finger. Nice.
Perfect. We planned it out.
Yeah.
That's a good resolution though, Cole. I think as an anime podcast host, it is your duty. Just think of it like as work, basically.
Yeah.
It's a duty you have.
It's your job.
But
Big duty.
That's not a good sell. Think of it as work. The thing that you hate.
Well, everybody loves work, don't they?
See, here's the idea. You gotta love your job, and I love my job. I love my job here at AniPro.
At AniPro Studios.
AniPro Incorporated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like work that's fun.
Yeah, it's fun work.
Yeah. that we don't get paid for. It costs us. It actually costs us money. We pay to do this.
Wait, Mike, you don't get paid?
Jay, shut up.
What?
Oh, we'll talk about this behind the scenes.
Yeah, Jay, shut up and tell us your first resolution that isn't actually read Chainsaw Man.
Okay, my first resolution.
Wait.
Yes.
What? Cole, did you watch Uzaki-chan yet? The first season? Because you did pick the second season.
I did watch the first season.
You finished it?
I think I dropped it after like 11 episodes. But I read the manga, so I get a pass on that one.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
I do genuinely.
I'm just giving you a hard time here.
I'm current on Uzaki-chan manga.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So how's the animation in season 2?
Terrific.
How are the opai?
They certainly are.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, Jay.
Jay, go.
No, it's all good. So I think my first one is I recently downloaded Hades onto my Switch.
Oh.
Don't you own a physical copy of it?
I do also own a physical copy that you received Christmas or New Year's Eve. One of you, I don't know which one I gave it to. One of you ended up with it.
It'll be Cole. He's a glutton.
It'll probably be Cole. I'm going to his house. It's probably going to end up being Cole.
Yeah.
He'll fight me if he doesn't get it.
It was
Cole. It was Cole.
You were at my house.
I was.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
That's how time works.
Yeah, that's how time works. But anyway, yeah, I downloaded it and I've been watching a lot of gameplay coverage of it, and I'm like,
just play the dang game.
You know what? I'm gonna play some Hades in the new year. So I got it already. As soon as the new year rolls around, which it already has, I'm gonna pop it in, and by pop it in, I mean open it on my Switch.
Oh, and have it popping off.
And have a dang old good time with some Hades.
Again, another fairly easy resolution. You know, sometimes you have to make resolutions that are just easy. They're achievable.
Sometimes layups are good. That's
the thing. People make too big resolutions and then they fail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I never fail though. So you'll see on my resolutions that I am striving for grand achievements, and I will succeed.
You know what, Mike? Why don't you tell us what one of those resolutions are?
Oh, we're getting into that time of the podcast, hey? My first resolution for 2023, the year of our Lord, Kirito.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I, Michael, host of the AniPro podcast.
Michael,
don't have a last name. Yep,
no,
Michael AniPro.
Your last name's
Gritty
AniPro.
Gundam.
Yep, Gritty Gundam will obtain and read a light novel.
Ooh.
Without blowing my brains out because of the writing's horrible.
Okay, Mike, I have a question for you. Do you have a thought on which one you want?
We'll get there. I don't know yet. I kind of don't know which one I want to pick, but I did read. What did I just watch recently? Isn't Reincarnated as a Sword? Is that not a light novel?
It is. Yeah.
That might be a good choice because I really enjoyed that show.
Honestly, I have one in mind that I think you'd like.
Yeah,
I have one in mind as well.
I think you
give me the Rex. Give me the Rex. Let's go.
I feel like you'd like 3 Days of Happiness.
I don't like happiness nor days.
Yeah. It's not about happiness. It's actually about a sad boy.
No, I don't like sadness either. Just perfectly neutral boys. I like who's the guy from Classroom of the Elite?
Ayana Koji.
There you go. I want to be like Ayana Koji. He's literally
read Classroom of the Elite.
There you go.
There you go. New volume comes out.
I don't know if I like Classrooms.
A couple days ago.
Mike, my recommendation to you would be Overlord.
Ooh, that might be a good choice, actually. Classroom of the Elite actually would be one I'd consider as well.
I have the first volume of Overlord if you want to borrow it.
Is it read? Has it been read?
I
don't want to deflower your book.
I mean, I don't care. You can read it.
No, I
Mike's
lick
got
every
a weird
page.
thing about borrowing stuff.
I don't like borrowing stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
He'll lend stuff out to me and my brother.
But he won't borrow anything?
And then we'll misplace it.
It's happened many times, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I will not borrow.
Yet he goes to the library all the time.
I know. He borrows from the man.
Yeah.
From his friends.
Because if I screw up the man's books, screw the man. But if I screw up my friend's books, then I feel guilt for years to come.
Oh, I feel guilt.
I borrowed a book from our friend Matthew, actually. And I returned it years later. And it was I actually didn't return it because I had the cover got a crease in it at some point from putting it in my backpack. So I literally had to go out and buy a brand new copy of the book because I just simply couldn't face the idea of giving him back a damaged book.
Okay, but now the important question is, what book was it?
It was Game of Thrones book 4.
Oh.
Ooh.
So if you go downstairs, Cole, and you look on his shelf through the
Number 4.
Through the fog of his basement dwelling, there will be a crisp copy of Game of Thrones book 4.
You know what, Mike? I've been thinking about this. I think I have another recommendation for you.
Okay, hit me with it.
All right. What about this one?
You held up your middle finger again.
No. Oh. This one's Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh, that's Devil is a Part-Timer.
Yeah.
That one's maybe not as good of a suggestion as your first one, but that's an interesting. I do like Devil as a Part-Timer.
Yeah,
we'll see.
I know you said you enjoyed yourself with the first season of the anime at least.
It was quite fun.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's see. If I like my first ever light novel, then maybe I'll continue on.
I'm also kind of curious if you'd prefer it on your phone as a digital thing over a physical copy.
Unlikely, I would say.
Do you prefer physical over digital normally?
Yes, I borrow things from the library for that purpose.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, Cole, let's hear your next resolution, okay?
Okay, my next resolution is directly related to the podcast.
Okay.
Is it quitting?
And it's to be nicer to my co-hosts. Now, this
Thank you. About time.
Yeah, this is like most resolutions. This is one I will probably break.
For sure.
Next week or even later in this very episode. But I resolve here and now to not judge my co-hosts quite so harshly on their abysmal, terrible, horrible takes.
So this is not starting off very well, I will say.
No. I said I won't judge you on them. I'm just stating that they are that, but I won't judge you for them.
It kind of seems like you're judging, right?
It kind of seems like you're not vocally judging, but you're silently judging.
No judgment. No, it's okay. Everybody's got their own things. Some people have good tastes.
I won't judge you for your horrible decisions.
And some people have bad taste. And you know what? That's okay. I'm a big enough person to state that it doesn't bother me.
So
I have superior taste.
I just want to say that Mike is the one who can edit the videos. So when you said superior taste, he can put a picture of himself. And when he said horrible taste, he can put a picture of you.
Listen, our listeners are smart enough to know that my inference was obvious.
I'm excited for Cole to get off his high horse in 2023. That's nice.
Yeah,
we'll see if it happens.
Nice.
I'm not holding my breath. I've been waiting for this for years. Still hasn't happened. So we'll see.
Anyway, that's my very valiant and
it's brave. It's really brave of you.
Praiseworthy.
Yeah. You're so strong, Cole.
Resolution. But Mike, why don't you tell us what your next resolution is?
Are we just skipping Jay for the second one? This is not going very well for your resolution of being nicer to Jay.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the order.
Well, I mean,
Jay,
you're also... Well, to be fair, I'm just the punching bag of the podcast, so... I feel
like we're all unilaterally punching bags.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. So my next resolution is going in line with what Cole said about being nice and podcast related. I'm going to be nice to more anime and not be much of a hipster when it comes to anime.
Popular stuff?
Yeah.
Are you realizing that by not watching popular stuff that you have you don't have stuff to talk about with the people who watch popular stuff, or is what's the cause behind this?
No, it's just going to be nicer to shows.
You're just growing up, getting big boy.
Just going to have more of an open mind.
Yeah.
At the same time, this goes in line with the idea of I don't want to lose another draft, damn it.
Oh, that's what it is too. I had a feeling that bothered you a little bit. When I was looking at it and when I was calculating the scores for the draft, I was kind of like, I wonder if Jay's how he's gonna handle losing the draft every season because he picks the most obscure possible shows.
See, here's the thing. It could work in my favor because it could be something that nobody expects and then suddenly it's just really good. I'm the reason Cole knew about Bocchi the Rock before it started. I showed it to him.
It's true.
And Bocchi the Rock is really, really good.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
But Jay's never going to let that down. Never.
No, because I have the superior taste in this case, as I got Cole into it.
Wow, why are you bragging about it? Just be humble.
You.
Just be humble.
Look,
I'm so humble.
Just like Kendrick Lamar said, be humble.
Yeah.
Sit down.
I'm outrageously humble. Sometimes I amaze myself with my humility. Jay, you gotta just take a page out of my book. Just be a little more humble, bro.
No, I will be as boisterous and braggy as I possibly can.
We know.
So, Mike, why don't you brag to us about what your New Year's resolution is?
Listen, I got another resolution in my book of resolutions. In 2023, I, AniPro Mike, Gritty Gundam, will catch up to the One Piece dub.
Oh,
ooh, that's a big ask.
It sounds like a big ask, but we're like on episode, we're like 750-ish.
Oh, right, you're on Dressrosa.
Yeah, no, we finished Dressrosa. We're on, what's the big elephant?
Zoa?
Zoa. Zoe? No, it's Zoe.
Joseph Merrick.
It's Zoe, yeah.
Yeah, we're on Zoe. So we're not that far off, actually. I think the dub is like just wrapping up Whole Cake. I could be wrong. It's the one right before Wano, whatever that is.
Yeah.
That is Whole Cake. I thought they were still in Wano. I thought they were already in Wano.
They might already be in Wano. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't look at spoilers, so I don't exactly know where they are.
Fair.
We're on episode like 750, and the dub's on, I think, just released like 890 to 900 or something. So
you're very close.
That's very achievable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean, it is a big lift. Like, let's be real here. That's like 100-something episodes. That's like at least an episode every 2 days. Mm-hmm. But I think it's something we can do. Something we can do.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's something to strive for, and that's what resolutions are, right? Really,
yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I want to catch up for when like the final saga, final couple arcs here are happening. So yeah.
And you're also very close to like one of my favorite OPs, and I'm very excited to hear what you think of it.
I will let you know. You have to tell me which one that is, though, because there's many.
It's the one for Whole Cake.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Not the half cake.
Not the half cake, whole cake.
Yeah.
Big mom.
Cake.
Biggest of moms.
Big mom.
Huge mom. Cole's just like, I like my mom. She guilts me all the time.
Why are you calling mom so big? That's so rude.
She is a big mom.
She's a big mom.
Very big mom. Has a big ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Runs a whole conglomerate.
Yep. Massive conglomerate out of... Wait, I was going to say something there and I realized I shouldn't say that. I don't know if we should cut that whole part out of the podcast.
You know what? I'm just gonna put in a nice beep there.
Yeah. Oopsies. Doxing ourselves. Cole, Jay, no. What's the order
it's
again?
Cole.
I was going to ask,
went.
do you guys want to do another one, or?
I have another one, but you know what I think would be fun?
What?
Let's give each other. Let's go in the same order and give each other a resolution.
Oh, I foreshadowed my last one.
Did you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, we'll quickly do them then. Cole, do you have a third one or no?
So
we said really. 2 or 3, so it's not. Yeah.
I have 2, and the third one is pretty reaching, so I wouldn't mind giving you guys one.
Yeah. Honestly, if we don't do the foreshadowing, it's fine.
Just say your thing, Jay.
Oh. Well, Mike, if you're not gonna read Devil as a Part-Timer, I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna read the whole thing.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
You have the book.
I have the first one. There's 21. Okay. Anyway.
I have a third one too. I'm just going to quickly put it out there.
Okay.
I'm going to rewatch some shows that I watched too early in my anime career.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Because I think there's some shows that I hold very high in my memory, but I wonder if they hold up now that I'm seasoned. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of specifically like Kill la Kill and Devilman Crybaby. I need to take another look at them, see if they're really what I think they are.
Okay.
Now, Cole, give Jay a resolution.
Jay's got to watch March Comes In Like a Lion.
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
It's achievable through reviews for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, I don't know.
I know, I'm just flawless as I am.
It's tough. It's tough to come up with one for you. You got to watch the Evangelion movies, the rebuild movies.
I actually thought about putting that down as one of mine, as rewatching Evangelion and then watching the movies.
Yep.
Jay,
those are mine.
Do you have any?
To you.
I do have some for both of you, actually. Mike, I want you're gonna watch Bunny Girl Senpai, both the show and the movie.
Okay. I'm waiting for you to make me do that.
No. It doesn't need to be because of me. Well, actually, no. I am making you do that right now.
Yeah, when you make me for a review some point this year.
Yeah, it'll happen. And Cole,
what
do I want Cole to do? Cole is going to, you know what, Cole? You're going to read Crest of the Stars.
Okay. Can I borrow it from you?
Absolutely.
Nice. Okay. I'm in. I like it.
Okay.
Michael,
okay. It's my turn.
Tell us what we must do to please you.
Cole.
Yep.
You're going to watch one of your shows that you dropped or paused with only 2 or 3 episodes remaining just to finish it.
Easy.
You just got to watch a couple more episodes of something.
Yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, you have to either watch or read Chainsaw Man. You have to know what people are, you have to understand, at least have a take on it, you know what I mean? You don't have to like it, but you at least have to consume it. It's
you must.
It's standard reading.
Okay. I can read it. I can read it.
I think it's a good one to read. It's a quick read for sure.
Yeah, and it'll add to all my currently updating manga that I'm reading. So just more to read.
Yep.
Well, would you like to slide into my mailbag?
Let's do that.
Let's slide into your DM mailbag.
It's time for the mailbag. All right, we have a mailbag sent in from Bunny in our Discord at DazedBunny on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
What is your least favorite character trope? Example, yandere, loud, emotionless, dense, etc. We actually had a whole episode on this, but I think it's lost to the ether. So
it might be.
Or was it favorite or least favorite tropes? I don't remember.
I think we just talked about tropes in general, or like tropes we hate. I think the episode was called "Tropes Weeb Hate to Love" on everything except YouTube.
I don't really have any tropes that I dislike because I think tropes can be used as long as they're used properly. Like they're always interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, some tropes that I probably kind of dislike are like Genki girls, or like anime waifus with like animal ears. You know, like those are things that I really kind of dislike. Sad boys, like get over it. You know.
Honestly, I don't believe you.
Honestly, Cole, I agree. Wholeheartedly, your takes here are super impeccable, and I think you should keep going.
You know, now that Jay said that, nope, never mind. Never mind. I gotta be nice. I gotta be nice to Jay.
You know what?
I was gonna say I don't like the trope of like anime girls who are like gamers, like Futaba, or other characters.
I second that too. I'm not a fan. It just feels like pandering to me.
It's very pandering.
I know that girls exist like that too, so it actually, I know in my head that the people are like that, but it just like feels like pandering.
Your wife is literally downstairs playing Breath of the Wild as we speak.
No, she's not. She's probably clawing at the door to get into that room right now.
Yeah, she's so wasted right now, drunk on the couch playing Breath of the Wild. I gotta
get in there and turn the lights on because Michael kept trying to turn them off.
Yeah, that was the pre-podcast thing. I don't know what trope I don't like.
Riveting content right here.
I don't like the trope of the characters who do stuff that I don't like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing came to my mind off the top of my head there. I think the gamer girls one's a good answer though. The gamer character usually bugs me. Oh, yeah. No. The little sister lolly sexualized character is the trope I don't like.
I was going to say that one too.
It's always classic. It's always in there and it never does anything for me. It's like, yeah.
Like, I don't hate lollies as characters as long as they're not like meant to be love interests.
Yeah.
You know, like that's when it's like, that's weird. That's so weird.
Listen, I actually genuinely have realized this about myself. On the podcast, I would be the lolly fan for sure. Like, just look at Reincarnated. Reincarnated as a Sword made me realize this.
Okay.
And same thing with like Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I love Kana as well.
You just like the Protect.
I like the Protect ones. I like the little daughter energy where you're like, oh, I want to protect. I like Anya, yeah. But as soon as they start not protecting and want to do things that I don't want to happen, that's when I'm like, that's not okay. Like, get out of here. This show, stop it. Get some help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, we have music swelling over us. I think we have a question of the week.
I have one.
Oh, we're just going to skip me?
Wait, did you already say yours? I thought you did. Oh.
I thought you did.
Nope, I did not.
Okay, never mind. I'll turn the music back down.
Turn the music back down.
No, we can go to question of the week. That's okay.
No, Jay, just say it.
No, just say it. We're wasting time.
Otherwise, we'll hear about this 2 years later.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm going to say dense protagonist. Just like
classic, yeah.
Whenever like a character's like, I love you, and they think like, oh, they mean I love you as a friend. And it's like, no, that's not just... It's annoying.
Oh, you know what you just reminded me of? Another one that I quickly thought of. Though, like, I hate the classic, like, this character is so bland and boring that they're clearly just a self-insert into an overpowered situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, those characters drive me nuts too.
Like Kirito?
Kirito, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, drives me nuts. What's the question of the week, Cole?
Okay, I got one. What's your anime resolution for 2023?
Ooh, that's a good one. Very
That is fitting. A good question. Very fitting.
Comment in the comment section or answer on whatever you're listening to us on. Or tweet at us.
Or come into our Discord.
And tell us. Scream it at us.
AniProPod.com.
All caps. AniPro.
Yeah, you have to scream it at us.
Yeah, all caps. That's the only way we accept answer.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to an...
Break.
Welcome back to the Anime Protagonist Podcast, and we are this week discussing our seasonal draft for the winter 2023 season. The new year is here! Happy New Year's! Basically, how we do in AniPro tradition, we go through the list of all the shows that are coming out for the upcoming season, and in a normal season, we'll pick 5, and we'll have a draft, and then the draft order is basically determined by the previous draft. We take the average of all the scores of all the shows that we picked and see who has the best taste quantitatively every season. And we're keeping track of this. You can follow us along on our seasonal picks and our seasonal awards and all that stuff on anipropod.com, where I've made a little tab and I'm working on keeping it updated. But this is the easy way to tell who has the best taste according to the numbers. And the numbers do not lie and they will not lie. So who gets the first pick in the 2023 winter draft based on the quality of their taste?
Well, if it was based on the 2 highest scores, then it would be me. But unfortunately, I had one show that really dragged down my average.
Should we quickly...
Beast Tamer, I'll never forgive Beast Tamer.
Yeah, our seasonal wrap up for fall is going to be coming out pretty soon, so you can listen
next week.
Next week?
Yeah, next week. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll hear how poorly some of our picks aged for sure.
Anyway, obviously
like
Mike had the highest average, so he's bragging about it.
So yeah, the order was me, then Cole,
then me,
and then Jay.
Yes.
And Joseph.
Yeah.
Yes, because Jay actually. Came actually fairly close, but then kind of like Cole, he had a couple shows really sewer him. Whereas mine were kind of just like so normie that they couldn't possibly do
they
bad.
were pretty average. Yeah.
But Cole did have the 2 best shows for sure out of the list.
Mike's was pretty mid.
You know what? I got some shows lined up for this season. I'm pretty confident about where I'm going to place this time.
I suspect this draft will be a lot more contentious than
I honestly,
this one.
I think you're right, Mike. I think, yeah.
And without further ado, I will say my first show for the fall or winter 2023 season. My first pick was Vinland Saga Season 2. This was a slam dunk pick for me, honestly. I love Vinland Saga. I'm almost caught up on the manga. I'm caught up to the physical manga.
Okay.
And it comes out quite infrequently, so I'm only on volume 12 of it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Cole.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, it's a layup. Like this would be probably anyone except for Jay's first overall pick.
I think so too. Like there's really
only because Jay hasn't seen the first season.
Yeah, I do have the manga though, so I mean I could start reading it at any time.
Volumes 1 through 4 cover the first season.
Okay.
Yeah, you should.
The thing that I will say about this that is maybe like a little concerning, but if it was any other studio, it would be more concerning. Is the switch from Wit to Mappa. But it's Mappa, you know it's good.
Attack on Titan did that switch.
Yeah.
Literally did that switch, and Attack on Titan is still top tier.
I guarantee we're going to get a lot of people complaining about the fact that, it's a new studio and nothing looks the same, blah, blah,
Listen.
People can't see me roll my eyes, but they just about literally fell out of my head.
If there's one thing that people on the internet are good at doing, it's complaining about things
that don't matter.
I saw online there was a petition to redo Chainsaw Man.
Isn't that upsetting?
Yeah.
That is upsetting.
I shared that to our Discord, and I was like, this is... And then people in our Discord was like... I am leaving the fandom. I still like Chainsaw Man on my own. I'm not part of the fandom anymore.
Honestly, I try and
ridiculous.
Enjoy things in a little bit of a bubble sometimes because there are just some fandoms that are just insufferable.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah. And I think every fandom has its people that are insufferable for sure.
Yeah. I think Vinland Saga kind of gets the benefit of the doubt because it is kind of, I don't want to say like a connoisseur's anime. It's not the most popular thing, but the people who really enjoy it are a bit more mature, or a bit less insufferable.
It's the most
a bit more mature,
seinen of anime, I would say.
Yeah,
and this second season will really put that to the test because as I've said, I've read it. Cole's also read it, and there's the first season is really like a prequel and then it takes a rather large tonal shift that it actually makes a ton of sense based on the first season and like why they went the way they did with the first season. But the tonal shift here is going to be a little hard for some people who are excited for more of the first season, and then they start with this and they're going to be like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I could see people being a little
disheartened,
perturbed.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Give it.
It works.
Let the characters develop. Let the story tell itself, and just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a great manga for a reason, and it's going to be a great anime for a reason. 24 episodes done by Studio Mappa, comes out January 10th. I am very excited for that. Cole, what's your next pick?
My first pick.
Your first pick.
Yes, is one that I've been excited for. It's one show that I get to watch with my brother. He enjoys it. It's Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro, Second Attack.
Your brother likes the show?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird, but awesome.
I'm caught up on the manga. I'm looking forward to the development and the relationship between Nagatoro and her senpai.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of fun. Well, unlike Vinland Saga, is not a connoisseur's anime. This is definitely
this is a different kind of
mainstream.
No, it's a different kind of connoisseur's anime for sure.
Yeah, this is for the cultured people. This is a cultured person's anime.
Connoisseur.
Yeah. This is for the people who enjoy the step on me energy.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Not pointing any fingers.
As Cole does.
Not pointing any fingers at anyone in particular.
As he points to himself.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm all caught up on the manga. It's just more Nagatoro. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going into it for the excellent animation.
No, you watch this for the plot.
Yeah, this ain't no Vinland Saga, like I said.
This ain't no Mob Psycho 100 Season 3.
This ain't no Mob Psycho 100 Season 3. This is Season 2 of Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. Releasing January 8th from Studio OLM. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Have either of you watched it or read it?
I gave Season 1 a try, and I dropped it.
I really should give Season 1 a try just so that I can drop it.
You have to... You have to, how far did you get into it, Jay?
I don't remember off the top of my head, but I think I got 5 episodes in.
You have to ride it out, because the start of it is a little
just watch the whole show.
I've heard it starts pretty rough. She's actually just mean to him at the beginning.
She's
she kind of
genuinely a bully to him.
Yeah, but then it becomes honestly, I say it all the time about this show, it's low-key very sweet.
Honestly, Cole, I'm a little scared to watch it because I think I will like it.
It's not it's fun.
Honestly,
it's just a fun show.
Honestly, this would kind of be a funny review to do.
I have thought about it actually.
Yeah, that's not interesting.
I also
that's okay. No,
cool. Lips are sealed. Lips are sealed. It would be a timely review. Is this 24 episodes or 12, Cole? This one.
This one is, where does it say it on here? I'm looking.
It says underneath when it's going to air, how many episodes it is.
Because if it's a 24, then
I think
it'll still be
12.
going.
It's
when
12
Cole's
or 13.
review comes up.
It doesn't say on here, so
they haven't announced it yet.
Probably 12. I would assume 12.
Probably 12.
I would assume 12. But we're getting new characters in it, so
okay. Are we going to get to see Nagatoro's tan lines some more? Because I do like that.
Of course we are. It's Nagatoro.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. We get fangs, we get tan lines, and we get teasing. It's a good time.
Cole doos like the teasing.
Cole doos. Jay, what do you like with your third pick?
My first draft pick for winter 2023 is, in no surprise to anyone, Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4 by Studio Bones. I love the manga. I loved seasons 1 to 3, and season 4 is going to be probably the best arc from the manga. It's my favorite arc, and it's the arc that's currently going on in the physical release in English of the manga. I'm very excited for it because it genuinely is the reason why it's on my favorites list on any list. And
this
Studio
arc?
Sorry?
This arc is?
Yeah, this upcoming arc. And Studio Bones is doing it. Studio Bones does some crazy good stuff. They did the first 3 seasons, so if you've seen seasons 1 to 3, you know kind of where in an idea of where it'll go in terms of animation. But yeah, super excited for it.
I haven't watched it. Mike, you have, right?
I am actually caught up on Bungo Stray Dogs, and I would describe it as the most 7 out of 10 thing I've ever watched. It's good, but at no point was I ever like, I guess I was, but at no point was I ever like, man, I really need more of this. You know what I mean? But then I watched all of it. So it's kind of like,
yeah,
do with that information what you will.
It was engaging enough to keep your interest for the whole,
for 3 seasons.
The whole time.
In like my books, it's like almost like a Fast and the Furious of anime, where it's like, you're at no point are you ever like, this is the best thing I've ever seen, but it's good enough.
See, I thought that same thing for the first 2 seasons. And
first season's rough, I will say that.
First season is very rough. Second season gets a lot better, and then season 3, like, it starts to like teeter upward, but then season 4 it just gets like a great incline up. So,
or it's due to, because they could ruin this.
It
has happened.
Yeah, it has happened. But I'm confident because Bones did a good job with the adaptations for the first 3 seasons. So I don't see how it could, but it definitely could.
It's a massive property too. I think they'll give it the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very popular. And it's coming out on January 5th.
January 5th. Nice.
Yeah. And I think it's announced for Crunchyroll, so you can watch it on Crunchyroll.
Hey, there you go. That's going to be probably a 24 episode or 12 episodes probably, eh?
Yeah, I think it's just a 1-core show.
Yeah.
Cole or Mike, what's your what's your next pick?
It's me. My second pick was one that I kind of wasn't sure if Cole was going to take or not, but it's Trigun Stampede by Studio Orange.
I would have taken it.
Would have?
I knew you would have.
I had a feeling.
I knew
Studio Orange, like, they're one of my favorite studios.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be watching this.
Yeah,
definitely.
That's kind of why I picked it ahead of the other shows here. Because I kind of wanted to watch it because I haven't seen the original Trigun, and I kind of want to see. I want to do the thing where I watch this first and then go back and watch the original Trigun, kind of do like the reverse of the way the Lord meant it to be. You know what I mean? And really just see what it is. And then normally I'm a little cautious with CG anime too. Like I wouldn't say I'm a hater. I'm just more cautious than normal. But I trust Studio Orange to.
Yeah, exactly.
They know what they're doing. And I've watched the trailer for this one too, and it looks good. And it's actually. Honestly, like, based on my knowledge of the original Trigun, I would not have guessed anything that was happening in this trailer to be part of the original story. And I don't know if it was or not, but it looks very interesting. It looks very, like, sci-fi in the wasteland kind of vibes, and I'm here for it. I'm here for E-Boy Vosh, too, as well.
I like Vosh's design.
Yeah.
You know what? This is going to be the one that everybody complains about, though.
I agree. This one's going to definitely drag down my... my score at the end of the season, I think.
I'm not too sure about that. Like, I have a feeling that it's going to be at least relatively popular.
It has so much going against it, though, Jay. It has the CG, which is an instant, like, low rating for people. It has the remake of a beloved classic, which is an instant, like, no, people aren't going to be happy with it. There's a lot for the haters to grab hold of here.
You say that, but the Fruits Basket remake was well received.
That is true.
That's true.
That is
That's
a great point.
argument.
That is a great point.
Yeah.
So
we'll find out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Studio Orange, this one comes out in January 7th. Somewhere around that 24-hour period, you will be able to watch this show. I believe it's on Crunchyroll. I don't know if they've actually said.
I think I think it is on Crunchyroll.
I think it's Crunchyroll.
I think it's Crunchyroll.
I think I remember seeing the trailer through Crunchyroll.
Oh, yes, it is on the Crunchyroll thing. Yep, we're good. Cool. Cole, what's your next pick?
Well, seeing as you stole Trigun away from me, I'm going to steal one away from you and go with Nier Automata version 1.1a, the much anticipated adaptation of the critically acclaimed video game Nier Automata.
Can I be honest with you, Cole?
Yeah.
When I was picking Trigun, I had to like basically flip a coin in my head of whether I wanted to watch Trigun or Nier. And I said in my head, you know what? I'm tossed up on it. Which one would Cole want to watch more? And I suspected the answer would be Nier, so I left it for you. Was I correct?
Either one works. I'll watch both of them.
Yeah, I'm going to watch both of these too.
It's totally fine.
Yeah.
This is from A1, so like,
yes.
You know, A1's always solid. It's starting on January 8th on Crunchyroll. The game is great, obviously. Probably a solid 9.
The thing I'm really excited about for the Nier Automata anime is they said that it's not going to be one-to-one with the game, which I think it needs, because if it's going to be one-to-one with the game, it might be a bit hard to adapt. But because it's like it's changing a couple of things, it'll be interesting. And at the same time, you're not just going to need to, like, it's not just one of those things where you can just go play the game and you already know how the story is going to go.
Yeah.
I think you need to do that too, because I think if you stick too closely to the game, it doesn't translate well to like a visual, like a TV anime or a movie or something like that.
Right.
Well,
right.
and obviously the thing that everybody points out is games are an interactive media,
right?
Which is a totally different experience than watching something passive.
Exactly.
Yeah. Watching something passive.
And like the game has multiple endings, which like how would you do in anime form?
Yeah. But that just means that they can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Look at Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fate has
I'm excited.
We all know Fate.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this one. I know A1's going to do a good job, and it's so beloved that the budget's going to be behind it too, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It'll be a gorgeous show for sure. Looking forward to this one. Jay, what are you looking forward to?
Did you say when that one comes out?
I think I did.
I don't remember.
If I didn't, it's January 8th.
Beauty.
January 8th. So this next show is going to come out of nowhere. I have a very sneaking suspicion about this. And that is Spy Classroom by Studio Feel. This show is essentially, because I think this is the first show that doesn't really have any knowledge behind it aside from people who've read the light novel. It's a new IP.
Are you amongst the people who've read the light novel?
I have read volume 1 of the light novel, so I know what it's about.
Of course, yeah.
Of course, Jay's
come on. I wouldn't have picked it so high if I hadn't. But so this one is essentially set in a world where spies and espionage is kind of like the way of how warfare is conducted.
Isn't that the real world?
Yeah, but like it's not like in terms of like instead of like armies fighting, it's rather just like mostly spy warfare. And so like a ton of these girls are hired for a mission that is considered an impossible mission because it's a mission that like top of the line spies have failed before. So all of these girls are like very amateurish at their job. None of them are like really that good at anything, but they're all hired to do this thing, and they're brought together by like one of the best spies in the world to accomplish this impossible mission. And it's just about these girls trying to accomplish impossible missions.
It's My Hero Academia
with waifus.
I'd say spies. More like Lycoris Recoil, I feel.
The vibe I get from the poster that it gives here on AniList, it just feels, and I know it's like a different vibe to it, but it feels like Eminence in Shadow, like the cast of characters kind of. That's why when I saw it, I was like, not only is the fact that I know Jay likes this property, I'm like, this show is made for Jay.
Honestly,
it's a cast of like pretty waifus doing things.
I feel like it's going to be more in line with the people who like Lycoris Recoil and things like that, because it's just like a ton of cute girls doing spy things is essentially the hook of the show.
I'm hoping that they're like powerful girls too, because like that's part of the Lycoris Recoil appeal, right?
They get stuff done.
Yeah,
they do get stuff done. And there's like there's a very intriguing part of it, just like them learning more about becoming better spies and just their interactions with each other that I really like. All of them are really well fleshed out in that, and I'm really excited for this one. It's coming out on January 5th on High Dive, which I think will hurt it a lot because not as many people have High Dive. But honestly, if you do have High Dive, give this a shot. I'm confident in this one.
I'll probably check that one out too.
Strong words from Jason.
I don't know how much my words hold, considering I didn't watch Chainsaw Man, and I'm normally the hipster, but like genuinely, give it a shot.
You know what, Jay?
It's
you do have some bangers actually. I will say that because you dive into like the depths and the muck. You get some bangers in there. You find some diamonds in the rough for sure.
Yeah. So give it a shot. And
you dive into the muck so that we don't have to.
That's right.
Yeah, that's kind of my role here. Mike.
Speaking of the muck and diving into things, this one is probably my most left field pick, I would think. I picked Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, done by Studio Mappa, which is a big part of the reason I picked this one. It's essentially a show about it's an isekai, first of all, where a salaryman gets transported into like another world. And then basically like he does the whole thing that happens at the beginning of every isekai where they're like, oh, okay, you're here. You're going to use your skill to help save our kingdom. And then he's like, actually, I kind of don't think so. I'm really only good at cooking. So I'm just going to cook if that's okay. And then he just like basically goes around and cooks. And it's Studio Mappa. So there's going to be like tons of like food porn in it, which is going to be great. he has like this big dog that kind of comes along with him and helps him. I don't know. It looks kind of comfy. It looks kind of fun. It's like slice of life, isekai.
Oh, it's based off
with like food porn and stuff. Based off a light novel.
It is based off a light novel.
The light novel has like medium scores. I don't know how light novel fans are with rating things, so I don't know if that's good or bad. But
see, the thing about obscure light novels is the more you dig into it, the less you'll see people actually rate them.
Okay.
You'll just like get people coming out of the woodwork rating them and then not doing anything. So generally, light novel ratings for obscure light novels on AniList are not really that trustworthy. Okay,
that's good to know. It could be good or bad, but big part of the reason I kind of took a leap of faith on this one is Studio Mappa. It's at the very worst, it's going to be pretty to look at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the very worst.
It's interesting that you went with the comfy anime, or the potential to be the comfy anime.
I went with 2 comfy anime this season, actually. I was kind of surprised by my choices a little bit.
So you know what? That is actually true. You normally don't go for those, Mike.
I think Reincarnated as sort of woke something in me, I think.
That's the one. That was the one.
Here's the thing. For me to watch a comfy anime, I still need a little bit of the action. You know what I mean? It can't be just comf for the comf's sake. There has to be it has to be comfy with a bit going on as well.
You know what, Mike?
Which is what I feel like this is. It's basically because I watched Reincarnated as a Sword, I kind of took a leap of faith on this one too.
And I think it might pay off. I'm just looking at this and I think that this one might be up my alley. So
it looks pretty good, eh?
I might need to check it out.
Yeah. That one will be available for you to watch on January 10th on Crunchyroll. Studio Mappa doing campfire cooking in another world with my absurd skill. I've only seen that last little part with my absurd skill on here, but that is the light novel title. I think on Crunchyroll it's just campfire cooking in another world.
Probably.
Yeah. Cole, what's your next pick?
It's a bit more pithy. My next pick is Tomo-Chan is a Girl.
I'm actually really excited for this one.
This looked like a J show when you picked this one. I was surprised.
This show, I think, is gonna scratch that like
comfy itch.
Not comfy itch, but that kind of dramatic like romance ish. Itch.
Yeah. You know what? Scratch what I just said. You're totally right, Cole.
And I mean, we got a Tom girl main character played by Jay. Who's she played by? Rie Takahashi.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Yeah, this show's
done.
I think this show's gonna be good. I think this show will be a lot of fun. Yeah. Basically, it's about pair of friends, childhood friends, and the girl is in love with the boy, but the boy like kind of just treats her as one of the bros. Doesn't really like treat her as a girl, so that's what the whole premise is about.
I think like he didn't even realize she was a girl until like later on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
right.
We got Studio Les Deux. 13 episodes starting on January 5th on Crunchyroll. I will be watching this show intently.
I don't know if I will, but I do see one thing that definitely sells it for you, Cole.
What?
There's a lot of fang going on in this show.
Yeah, the main character is very cute.
The main character, girl, tomboy, definitely has a lot of
short
fang
hair,
going on.
Fang. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a cool show.
This is strong best girl of the season.
Refer back to Nagatoro as well for fang.
Yes.
There might be a trend here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my second pick. I'm looking forward to it. Mike, Jay.
No,
sorry,
Jay. We've been doing this. What has been the episode of us forgetting about Jay? But they forgot about Jay.
You know what? I am quitting the podcast, and
come on! I just dropped the Dr. Dre reference. You can't quit the podcast now.
But okay, I guess I'll do my next pick. My next pick is The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten by Studio Project Number 9.
Studio Project Number 9.
Oh, one of my favorite studios.
Never heard of them before.
They did
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
They did things like My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex and Love After World Domination. Both shows I watched and liked.
Okay.
But honestly, like I've read the light novel for this and I really, really like it. It's just like a very sweet, wholesome romance anime about a boy and a girl who live next door to each other, and just like as the title implies, she just like cooks for him all the time and like takes care of him, and that's basically the premise.
What's this one called?
The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten.
It has the title's for some reason only in Japanese on AniList.
Yeah, I'm just going off the light novel title.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there is an English title for the anime.
On AniList, Cole, it's Otonari no Tenshi-sama ni Itsumo no Kina Dame Nin something. And it's cut off. It's too long.
Saretita Ken.
There you go. And when I was running through all the things with my wife, Shazana, I pointed at this one and she like legitimately, I didn't even actually say who drafted it. She said Jay drafted that one, didn't he? Just from the picture.
I mean, this one's just like a very comfy show. And
when I click on her AniList, she's laying in his lap while playing a video game. So this is a good pick by Jay for him.
There are currently 4 light novel volumes out right now. So if you want to check this out, you can go check out the light novel as well. But I genuinely love it. Just a very, very cute romance between a boy and a girl. It's all it really is.
Which is fine.
And it's on Crunchyroll.
It's all you need.
I believe.
It's all you need.
Hasn't been announced yet, so
hasn't been announced.
We'll have to find out.
Good luck with that.
Mike, what's your next pick?
My next pick is a show that I am not very excited to watch, but I know I will watch. I picked Tokyo Revengers Season 2.
Wow.
I watched the first season, and very much like what I said about, what was the show I said? Oh, Bungo Stray Dogs. I didn't really love this show, but there was enough there for me to keep watching, I think. I'm going to keep watching, and I'm going to watch Season 2. I've heard this arc in the manga from people who've read it is like one of the best arcs too, so it might redeem itself a little bit. We'll find out.
I have a bone to pick with Tokyo Revengers.
Uh-oh.
Everybody does.
I
thought everybody loved this show.
It's mixed. It's a mixed bag.
It's a very, very mixed bag. When it first started, I was invested in the premise and the characters and everything, and I thought like this is something special. And then it made me want to read the manga, so I went and read the manga, caught up on the manga, and I've definitely mentioned this in the Discord or on Twitter before, but like it takes like it goes up in quality a little bit, and then like it hits a point and just takes a gigantic nosedive.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've heard. But I think this is supposed to be the good stuff in this season.
Yeah.
From what I've heard from people.
This is talk on the streets. Choice cut.
I finished the manga and I'm just kind of like, I'm done. I don't
need any more. I think this show will definitely not have the viewership of the first season, I don't think. But it is still very popular. It's the number 7th most popular anime so far of 2023. And number 4 for winter 2023. It's by Studio Linden Films, which I think they also did the first season. Comes out on January 8th. And I'm expecting it to be probably another 24 episodes.
Probably.
But I don't know. I just expect it to be. It's, I think, Crunchyroll. I don't think it's been said,
Crunchyroll
actually.
Has it. They had the first season.
It should be Crunchyroll. Yep. I don't know what else to say about this show. I'm going to probably... I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch all of it. I'm probably going to watch it with Shazana, and I'm going to think it's probably also just okay.
I hope the OP is as good as the first one, because that OP
I hope so. Good. That OP was really good.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to see who's the bad guy in it.
Kisaki?
Kisaki. Yeah, he's legitimately like one of like the best villains of like the last couple seasons for me.
Yeah.
He's so hateable.
Yeah, but, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure you know manga spoilers or something. That
as a manga fan,
as Jay does.
As a manga fan, I am just sitting,
silent.
I'm chilling.
Yeah,
I'm chilling.
Jay at all times is like he's that guy who's like just vibrating, trying not to spoil stuff. So yeah, we're gonna move on.
Legitimately, the reason Cole and I are friends is because he lets me spoil things for him.
Probably, yeah.
Jay is bursting with spoilers.
I know. And then I'm like, Cole like does not care about spoilers, and there's certain spoilers I don't mind, and there's certain spoilers I get very upset about. So it's like a mixed bag. I just prefer not to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like when Lloyd dies in Spy Family, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah, I just know. I'm current on Spy Family, so nice try.
Yeah, but maybe our listeners aren't.
Yeah. Anyway, Cole, what's your next
Don't
pick?
try and trick our listeners.
Yeah, our listeners are nice people, okay?
They pay our bills.
No, they're just nice people. I'm joking. I'm joking.
They're lovely people.
I wouldn't do that.
Them all.
I wouldn't do that.
Happy New Year, listeners.
Happy New Year.
Don't listen to Jay. He's a hater.
Podcast villain. Certified.
Certified, yep. Cole, tell us your next show.
This is one I'm surprised got a second season, but I really did enjoy the first season. Inspector season 2 is my next pick.
I was surprised too, actually.
The first season was fun. Season 2 I think will be good too. It's interesting. Like, it's a paranormal show, cute girl with one leg.
Very solid show.
Really?
Yeah, she's only got one leg.
I'm looking at the
leg's
picture
a prosthetic.
here. Oh, really?
Yeah. Also, she only has one eye. The other eye's a glass eye.
You can't tell from the picture. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, that's part of it. Yeah. First season's a lot of fun. I would recommend it as like a show that's kind of slipped under the radar in the last couple of years. And yeah, I'm just really surprised that there's a season 2. It's from Brain's Base. Starting January 9th. Doesn't say how many episodes it is, but it is on Crunchyroll. I will definitely watch this. Jay, did you watch this? Season 1?
I watched like the first 3/4 of season 1, then I dropped it.
Nice.
You know.
That's a classic Cole move.
That's a stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The funny thing about it is I recommended season 1 to you.
Did you?
I did.
So I don't remember.
This show has
I remember watching the show as it came out.
So I
maybe
passed
you
it
did
off to Cole and then I dropped it.
Classic.
I think this might have been one of those shows where like the season was starting and you're like, you should watch this.
Yeah.
Listen, Jay's got people for that. He has people to watch shows for him.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. This one has a funny tag too on it. I'm looking at the tags on AniList. It has not only the urban fantasy and ghost tags and the female protagonist and detective tags, but the heterosexual tag, which I think is pretty funny. Why is that the tag?
Because they're a couple.
Yeah, because it's between a guy and a girl. It's a romance between a guy and a girl.
Okay.
The girl loves the guy and the guy doesn't love her back. It's fun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one of them.
Also, the guy is Mamoru Miyano, which is always a delight.
Oh, he's always good.
He's always a lot of fun. But honestly, this character is a bit more subdued than what he usually does. This ain't no I am a mad scientist. Isn't that cool? Or whatever he says. That's so cool.
Rintaro Okabe?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So good.
Or the manager from
Let's
Vinland
stop
Saga.
singing to our mic.
Is this good ASMR for you listeners out there?
No, they hate it.
They hate it so much.
Why don't you tell us what your next pick is?
My next
you
pick
have one more.
For our draft is Kubo won't let me be invisible by Studio Pine Jam.
I know this is one you've been pumping up for a
I
while.
love the manga. It's another one of those like boy gets like not teased but like
he's a wallflower.
Yeah.
Everybody just kind of ignores him.
Yeah, and she's the one person who doesn't ignore him. And so
does he have a challenge to get a bunch of friends?
No, it's more just
we've seen this story before.
Yeah,
it's
no,
just
it's
reverse
more just
Comey,
like
isn't it?
two of them, really.
It's reverse Hitori Bochi.
And here's the thing, Cole. You know who plays the main girl?
I'm gonna go with I don't know.
Kana
Hanazawa.
Oh, I'm in. Sign me up.
I honestly like.
She has the teasing look to her too.
She does have like tease energy to her, at least for the first little bit. Like I feel like if you like things like Takagi-san, you'll like this. So like I feel like Cole will be into this. Cole?
This does look like a Cole show. I think he's watching the trailer right now, if I had to guess.
Yeah, he might be.
So he might not be listening to us. Honestly, this show, the reviews for the manga actually are pretty good too. So this is a sneaky show. I was surprised when Cole didn't pick this one, and when it also surprised that it made it to our last round. Because I thought there was quite a bit of love for this show, actually.
Yeah, no, I adore the manga, and like the only reason I picked it so late is because like I have other shows that I also just really love. But I wanted to make sure that I was watching this show and that people knew this show's mine.
Well, why did you save it to the last round if you wanted to put a stamp of dominance on it?
Because I want to put a stamp of dominance on my other shows too.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Did you say when it comes out?
No, I did not. But it comes out on January 10th, 2023 to High Dive. So that might be a bit of a hit to some people.
There you go. Jay's definitely keeping his High Dive subscription this year.
I am keeping my High Dive subscription.
I don't need to ask anymore. I know for sure. Jay's got his High Dive subscription this season.
I've got 2 shows that I got to watch, and also Eminence in Shadow and Urusei Yatsura, so.
Of course, naturally. Yeah. Oh yeah, Urusei Yatsura is going to continue, I guess, eh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's quite a few episodes.
Yeah, and anyway, Mike, what is your next pick?
All right, so for my last pick of the draft, my fifth and final pick, I have selected... I was tossed up on this one between this show and another one, and I almost went with the other one because it's more popular of a show, and I wanted to do the viewers a service. You know me, I'm all about the listeners. I'm all about them.
Look, Mike, just do what you like. Don't worry about other people.
As Jay's alluding to, at my heart and at my core, I'm a selfish son of a bitch, so I picked Bofuri Season 2. And I am excited. I have to watch first season of this to actually watch the second season. I did Cole with Usaki-chan, where I haven't finished the first season, but I'm going to watch the second season. I'm basically giving myself homework to watch this.
You know what,
show.
Mike? This may be a good first light novel for you.
Oh, maybe
the light
if I
novel
do
does
like
exist.
it. Yeah, kind of like I said with the comfy vibes of Campfire Cooking in Another World. This show almost basically was solely picked because of the awakening within me that reincarnated as a sword has caused. I just want to watch a cute little daughter-like character bash her way through the world, and I think that's what this is. So we'll find out if I love this or hate this. This one's going to be by Studio Silver Link. It will be available on January 11th, 2023, based on a light novel. The main girl is Kaede Hondo. I've heard this show actually has surprisingly good action scenes. I've heard Maple's a really good main character too, so I'm kind of excited for this one. I think it's going to be the same vibes as Reincarnated as a Sword, maybe actually even a step up from it if I had to take a guess. Plus, it is available on Crunchyroll, so it's going to be more popular for sure. I didn't realize so many people actually liked the first season of this one too.
Yeah, it's pretty popular.
This season's pretty popular. You know who else is in this show, Mike?
No.
My girl, Sari Hayami.
Is she really?
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she's Kasumi. I see that now.
Yeah. I may need to pick
now. Mike's got to put a picture of her in this video edit too.
That was my master plan.
Yes, I'm so lucky that you guys give all this work to me.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah. That's our
Honestly,
job.
I've gotten so good at the YouTube videos that it's just not even it doesn't even take any effort anymore. It's just so easy to me.
Just
I'm
shuts
so powerful.
off brain.
I'm just like Maple. Everything is just so easy to me. Hopefully, I hope that plays out well. I don't know anything about Maple.
You know what? Bofuri could also be a good review.
I actually was thinking that Bofuri season 1 could have been a good review as well, but we have too many reviews, too little time is the problem.
Yeah. But I mean, like, hey, we have a lot that we could talk about, but look forward to our next review at the end of the month.
I was actually thinking I have a little bit of regret that I should have made Vinland Saga season 1 my review for this season instead of Charlotte, but live and let learn, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
You know,
Cole,
we'll enjoy Charlotte.
Yeah, Cole, tell us your next show. And final show.
My next and final show is one that I feel great shame in picking.
Don't feel shame, Cole. Just
so
loud and proud. Tell us what you got.
So shameful.
I picked the show that's called My Life as Inukai's Son's Dog.
I was waiting for you to pick this show.
I'm expecting a lot of fan service in this one.
Oh God, yes.
I think it'll be cute though. I think it'll be cute for the one episode that I watch of it.
One episode.
You're gonna watch this whole damn show.
I'm gonna watch one episode and then I'm gonna be like,
Must watch more.
This is from Studio Quad, my favorite animation studio. It's starting on January 7th.
Can I be honest with you, Cole? Have you watched the trailer for this?
Yeah. So yeah, I did.
In the trailer, the character literally gets nude and then is petting the dog. So,
oh, I didn't see that. Well, the tags here, 79% on it is nudity, so that's interesting.
I've never seen censorship in a trailer before, so I think you're in for a ride here.
Okay.
Watch it be full-blown hentai, and it turns out that the High Dive needs to drop it because it's just too much.
This one kind of reminds me of, you remember a couple seasons ago, there was that one where I think it's called like Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher, or something like that?
Yeah.
It has that vibe to it, where it's like, it's not hentai.
I can't believe it's not hentai.
No, it's not like Harem in a Labyrinth of Another World, where it's like, this is just hentai light. This is like where it's like, it's not hentai, but if it did one more step, it would be. You know what I mean?
Like, I can't believe it's not hentai.
So close. Yeah.
I didn't know that when I picked it, but you know what? I'll stand by it. This will be one that I will watch in shame. Yeah,
probably not on the big screen.
You know what? Yeah. Cole's gonna watch this with pride, and he's gonna come back for our check-in and be like, you know what?
Show of the season.
Anime the season.
Yep.
I doubt it. Jay, what's your last pick?
My final pick is for the viewers. No, but I genuinely do like this show myself. My final pick is The Misfit of Demon King Academy Season 2. I loved Season 1, just like all the people out there who did as well. And I'm very excited to watch Season 2. I don't really know too much about like where the show's going to go. I kind of want to leave myself in the dark about that, but I love Season 1. And Anos Voldegode is an overpowered, hilarious protagonist who throws castles and kills people with his own heartbeat. And I'm excited to see what he does next.
This was the one I was tossed up between it and Bofuri, and I went with Bofuri. And I'm glad you picked it, because I might watch this one too, actually. I might do double homework.
It looks over the top in a fun way.
It does.
That's
doesn't take itself too seriously.
What it is. That's exactly what it is. It's super over the top. It takes itself like seriously just enough to be funny, but like I wouldn't be surprised if like the stuff that people are laughing at is supposed to be like 100% straight, and it's just like people are laughing at it because it can't be serious at all. But like,
you know what this is?
What's that?
It's Villain One Punch Man.
That's basically what it is. Yeah.
It kind of gives me the same feeling too as Eminence and Shadow from this last season here too, where like the character's really overpowered and just kind of like a bit of a goof at the same time.
Kinda, yeah.
But I don't know anything about it, so.
Yeah, it kind of feels like that. I'd say like One Punch Man is probably more of an apt comparison, because like in the afterword of Volume 1, the author literally said like, what if the main character was already at the end of his development, which is what Saitama is. So, but I do definitely see the comparison to Eminence and Shadow as well, where like it's just super overpowered character in a fantasy world.
Yeah, just the same kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Where is this one going to be available? Do you know?
This one I believe is on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, it says Crunchyroll in the trailer.
Yeah. And I was honestly tossed up for this one as well, because I am also very excited for Ayakashi Triangle. I love the manga for this one. But I
think you made the right choice of doing the more popular show.
See, it's A, the more popular show, and B, could get my average score up. And I want to win.
That too, yeah.
I want to win.
And with you picking this one too, when I go to most popular on AniList, we have the first one that we don't have on the list is the 4th season part 2 of Danmachi, which I'm probably going to try to watch as well. But like, we've covered our bases here. The shows people are watching, we're watching, which I like. I like when that happens.
Yeah. Another show I want to shout out real quick, because I'm probably going to watch this as well, is Reborn to Master the Blade, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire.
That sounds like the most J show I've ever heard.
J show for sure.
It's got a female protagonist.
Can you repeat that name again?
Reborn to Master the Blade, from Hero King to Extraordinary Squire.
Good lord.
Reborn to Master the Blade.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Gridman Universe by Studio Trigger. If I've never watched a Gridman show, but maybe this will be the start. I don't know. I'm curious. I've been curious about the Gridman.
Season?
Yep.
That's a show?
Yep.
It's not a movie?
Oh, it's a movie. I'm an idiot.
Oh, okay.
Cole, do you have any other shows you want to shout out?
Nope. How about we pick our new animes and anime the season prediction?
Oh, okay. Also Agretzko season 5. I was curious. Oh no, it's Agretzko season 5 and the Fire Hunter. I'm curious about too, but I wasn't brave enough to pick them.
Yeah,
coward.
My new anime pick of the season will be Campfire Cooking in Another World.
You're nuts.
Okay.
You're
because
crazy.
I don't think I can in good faith take Trigun Stampede. Oh wait, no.
That's a sequel.
Yeah, it's a sequel. Well, it's a remake, I guess, I think. Oh, you know what? No, I've changed my mind.
What's your new anime pick, Mike?
I'm going to pick Nier Automata as my new anime pick of the season.
From Cole's list.
Yeah, I think that's going to be... I have a better feeling about it than Campfire Cooking. No, you know what? Screw it. Campfire Cooking, Another World is my new anime pick of the season.
Going I know for broke.
I know Cole's going to pick Nier as his, so I'm going to pick this one as mine.
I have a feeling Cole's going to pick something else, if I know Coley.
Perhaps. Maybe
Perhaps. We'll see.
Let's find
do you
out.
want me to pick new anime
it's
this
your
season?
turn.
Yeah.
Nier Automata.
Oh,
Knew
okay.
it. Yeah. Very anticlimactic, but
Yeah, I mean,
the right
like,
choice.
It's the most exciting one. To me, I think Tomo-Chan, I think I'll enjoy, if that's what you were thinking, Jay.
No, I was thinking of Trigun because you love Studio Orange and you just want to see what they
I'm
do
not
with
counting
it.
that as new. I think it's a prequel or a sequel or something.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I was
Yeah.
saying. I don't think you can, in good faith, call that a new show.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
so. I guess so.
So I'll go Nier Automata, but Tomo-Chan, I think will hold on to my heart. I think, but that won't be.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on the same level, you know.
Yeah.
Jasif.
Mike already keyed it in, but I was looking at Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten, and like I want to say that show, but I know in my heart that like that's a subjective opinion, and objectively, I think the show that people will like is Spy Classroom. So
That's a
my
good pick,
new anime
too.
pick will be Spy Classroom.
I like it.
I am curious about that show, and I think a lot of people will be as well. I think it's a
Yeah,
good pick.
honestly, Mike, I feel like you'll like it, especially if you liked like Risk Recoil, and I'm gonna say the same for Cole. So big recommendation to both of you for this show.
I will check it out for sure. My anime of the season prediction, which we are allowed to change these, by the way, at the mid-season check-in still, right?
Yes.
That's the final cutoff. So, but I think we should say that we're not allowed to change our picks at the mid-season cutoff.
No.
Like
Okay.
the new anime pick?
No, our
picks,
five, our draft.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Which
yeah.
Jay did last season, I think. And I don't...
No, I didn't change
No?
my pick. I just changed my new anime pick. Which
Okay.
It just wasn't on the board.
Gotcha. Anyway, my anime of the season prediction, Vinland Saga Season 2. I think it's a layup. I don't think there's really anything that's going to challenge it this season.
Yeah. Kind of
We'll
agree.
see.
Yeah.
Cole.
Cole?
Yeah, I want to go with Vinland Season 2 as well. That would be my pick. But just to be fun, I'm going to go Trigun, I think.
Yeah? I
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah,
It looks really good, actually.
It does look very good.
I think it'll be good. Vinland, though, Vinland is where my brain is taking me, but
Remember, it's your anime of the season prediction.
Mhm.
yeah.
Which one
I'll
you'll
go
like the
Trigun.
best. Yeah.
Trigun.
Yeah. For me, coming in at no surprise to anyone, my pick for anime of the season is Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4. I love the arc that that this season is going to adapt, and I am so excited to see how it goes. So, and Bones is probably going to knock it out of the park. So, very
Always
excited.
do. Or often do.
Yeah, often.
Most of the time they do.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all of them. Do we want to quickly, Mike, just tell us what you picked?
I picked Vinland Saga Season 2, Trigun Stampede, Campfire Cooking in Another World, Tokyo Revenger Season 2, and Bofuri Season 2. Those are my picks for this season. Cole, what did you pick?
I picked Nagatoro Season 2, Nier Automata, Tomo-Chan is a girl in Spectre Season 2, and My Life as Inukai-san's dog, which I didn't realize was quite so risque, but I'm sticking with them. Jay, what did you pick?
My picks for this season were Bungo Stray Dogs Season 4 by Studio Bones, Spy Classroom by Studio Feel, Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten by Project Number 9, Kubo Won't Let Me Be Invisible by Studio Pine Jam, and Misfit of the Demon King Academy Season 2 by Silver Link.
Jay making us look bad with the studios.
With his studios. He's big man, big strong man.
and
Listeners,
now
come to our Discord.
furious.
Let us know which one of us you think has the sweetest lineup. Which one has the best? Who won this draft? Let us know. And then we'll
Why
see
is
who
it me?
truly won at the end when we all have horrible scores.
We're all gonna average like a 62, and there's gonna be like this one show that none of us knew that's just gonna be like 95. It's gonna top everything, and we're just gonna be like, where did this come from?
Yeah, what is happening?
What? Yeah. But yeah, thanks for listening to another episode of the Anime Protagonist Podcast. You can follow us on all of the social media at AniProPod. That's ANIPROPOD. You can follow me personally. That's AniProCole, ANIPROCOLE. Mike, where can the people follow you?
You can follow me at Gritty Gundam, GRITTYGUNDAM.
Never do that voice again.
Jay, where can they find you?
You can follow me at Jay Gardian. That is JayGardian.
and leave a like, review, and subscribe. Tell a friend all about us and come to our Discord, please. Please come to our Discord.
Or invite your friends to the Discord if you are already in there.
Yeah, do it. We need more people. We love people.
Not to sound desperate or anything.
Yeah,
please. Yeah, links to everything that we have is at our website. That's anipropod.com. And we will be back next week. But until we come back next week, we say, as we do at the end of every episode of the Anime Protagonist podcast, bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye.